Singers, if you don't know how to play the piano, you should absolutely learn how, because playing the piano will allow you to accompany yourself while you sing. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? It'll help you to train your ear, find harmonies, practice your vocal exercises, and learn the songs that you love. In this video, just one lesson, I'm gonna show you just how quickly you can get started with the piano. And by the end of this video, you will be able to accompany yourself while you sing a song, even if you've never touched a piano in your life. It's been coming for some time. Step 1, you need to learn your way around the keyboard. So every key on this keyboard has a letter name attached to it. And the musical alphabet moves from A to G. So the easiest way to get comfortable with this is to locate groups of 2 black keys and groups of 3 black keys on your keyboard, because this is gonna help you kind of find landmarks so you know what's what. So if you find the group of 2 black keys nearest to the middle of your piano, and then scoot down from that bottom black key, it's gonna land you on the note C. After C, we have D, and then E, and then F, which you'll notice is kind of at the bottom of this group of 3 right here, and then G, and then there's no H in music. So we're gonna go to A, B, and then look at this. We're back on C, which is at the bottom of this group of 2. And the pattern will just carry on, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So one more thing to keep in mind is the names of the black keys. So this is where sharps and flats come to play. So a sharp looks like a hashtag. And when you see a sharp, let's use F sharp as an example. So you're gonna see an F with a sharp beside it. So you're gonna find F, and the sharp simply means to play the note a half step above. Here's F, a half step means the next possible note. There is F sharp. We could do the same thing with C. Here's C. We're gonna move up a half step to C sharp. Now flats also help us to name the black keys. So a flat looks like a little squished B, and if you see that beside a note, it means you're going to move down a half step. So if you see a G with a flat beside it, you're gonna go G and then down the half step to this black key. Now, music theory is kind of like math. There's like all of these sort of rules. We're not gonna get into it deeply, but it's kind of cool to notice that G flat can be the same thing as F sharp. You can use the same thing to locate, say, B flat. So just to kind of walk through the process, to find B, I know it's close to C. Here's a group of 2. There's C, there's B, and then B flat is a half step below the B. So next thing, we're going to grab a chord chart. Chord charts are amazing. You can find them all over the internet for your favorite songs. You can just type the name of your song plus chord chart into Google, or you can use, I like Ultimate Guitar. I've got the app here, and I already have the song Creep up, and you can see it right here. So you'll notice we've got the lyrics when you were here before, and above the word before, we've got the letter G. And that's gonna tell us what we're gonna be playing on the piano. So I want you to take your right hand and we're gonna find G and we're gonna play it with our thumb. So here's a group of 2, there's C, D, E, F, G. I'm gonna place my thumb on G. And then to complete the sound, because it's not gonna sound very good if we just play one note, we're gonna add a note above the G. And we're gonna find that note by counting up 7 half steps. I know there's a lot of numbers here, but I promise this is gonna start to sound just like the song in just a moment. So you've got your G and you're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there you have it. Now with my left hand, I'm gonna match. I'm just gonna play that G. So if you were to sing, when you were here before, you could keep a rhythm if you wanted, or you could just hold the chord. And then next we have a B. So we're going to repeat that process. I'm gonna find a B. You could play the B here or the B here. I'll pick this one. And we're gonna count up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, look at that, we've got an F sharp. Good thing we learned about our sharps. So remember when you're counting to 7 to not include the note you're starting on. So it starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there we've got our B. And then the next chord is gonna be C. So we're gonna take our thumb, we're gonna move it up. And you're gonna get so used to this very quickly that you won't have to count every time, but you'll see if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it brings us to G. And now you can put this all together. When you were here before, gonna look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. Now we've got a little M beside that C. We'll come back to that in just a moment. So the great news is that the hard work is done. Once you can create that shape, the outer shell of a chord, it's also sometimes referred to as a power chord, you can apply that to any song. So you could take Perfect by Ed Sheeran for an example. We've got G as our first chord, so we just find G, use the 7 half steps formula. I found a love for me. With that E, darling, just dive right in, C, and follow my lead. And then we've got a D. So you can try this on any of your favorite songs, but I want to take this one step further today because there's just a little extra thing we can add that will make the sound even more rich and even more full and make accompanying yourself that much more fun. So this time we're going to build a full chord. There are 2 different types of chords that we're going to be looking at today, major chords and minor chords. So let's go back to Creep for a moment. We're going to use this G chord. So you already know that we've got a G on the bottom and a D on the top using our little 7 half steps formula. But we're going to add the middle note. So in order to do that, we need to remember 4 and 3. So a major chord is a 4 and a 3, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. We start on the G and we count up 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps. And then from the center note to the top one, we're going to count up 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. And that gives us a full chord. So we call this a major chord. So if you just see the letter G on your chord chart with nothing beside it, you can assume it's a major chord and it's going to use the 4-3 formula. We've got a little download for you to help you memorize all of these formulas so you don't have to worry about it, remembering it right now. But this is how you play a G chord. So if we're going to put that together, when you were here before, gonna look you in the eyes. So same thing is going to happen here. We're going to count up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, brings us to D sharp, and then 3, 1, 2, 3 brings us to F sharp. So you can just feel from here to here, it's just more rich. You're just like an angel. So we're gonna count up 1, 2, 3, 4, there it is. And we've already got that 3 on the top. Your skin makes me cry. Now here's that fun minor moment. These minor chords sound a little more moody. And to build a minor chord, you just take that major formula and you swap it around. So instead of going 4 and 3, you go 3 and 4. So watch this. Here's our C. We're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3 half steps, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gives us exactly what we need. So if you put it all together, you float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You could build some rhythm. You're so very special, and now it sounds right, but I'm a creep. So you could play them open like this or full. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? There it is, open. Full, try it here. I don't belong here. There's our minor. I just moved that middle note down a half step. I don't belong here. Okay, so I just ended the song quickly there. But you see how this works? It's so exciting. It doesn't mean that you need to take a lifetime or weeks or months of piano lessons. You can start accompanying yourself right away. All right, just for fun, let's apply this to one more song. So I've got Have You Ever Seen the Rain? As a vocalist, it can be so much fun to take a song, an iconic song, and kind of put your own spin on it. So I want to show you how you can do this. So it starts on C, so I'm going to place my thumb on C, and I'm going to use my 4-3 formula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There's the C. I'm going to scan ahead, and I know there's a G chord coming up, so just double checking my formulas and my shapes. I'm going to play a G and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's my G chord. And it seems to just kind of go between C and G for the first little bit. So, someone told me long ago, and you could play the low C with your left hand. There's a calm before the storm, and I know I'm playing 2 Gs at the same time to add some richness. It's been coming for some time. You can even play the notes of the chord separately if you're starting to feel brave. When it's over, so they say, you could play chords up higher. It'll rain a sunny day, and I know, shining down like water. And then we've got some new chords here. We've got an F, so we're gonna find the nearest F. I like this one. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I wanna wanna know. We've played G a few times, it's feeling familiar. Have you ever, and then I see an E minor on my chart, so minor means sad, so I'm gonna reverse my formula. We're gonna go 3, 4 now, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you ever seen the rain? So we've got A minor, A with a little M beside it. Again, 3, 4, not 4, 3, to make that sad sound. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So all together, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? F, come in G, down on a sunny day. And there you have it. Okay, so now you know how to read a chord chart. And I just want to warn you, sometimes chord charts have complicated chords that you don't need to learn how to play just yet. So just like on this one, we've got like an A with an M and then a 7 and then a slash and then a G. Don't worry about all that stuff. Just worry about the A with the little M. That's A minor. You've got the formula for that, and if you just worry about that, it's going to sound awesome. You can build out the rest of those skills later on down the road. But for now, I hope that what you've learned today helps to empower you to sing and play the songs that you love. Now, if you've enjoyed learning these little piano tricks, I just wanted to let you know that we've got everything that you need to take your piano playing to the next level over at Piano. So we've got some links for you below this video on that. I hope you have fun playing and singing. I would love to hear what song you're working on, so comment below, let me know, and of course, let me know if you have any questions, and have fun.